Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Pokemon Direct here on Bosch Rush Games. We are reacting to what we just saw. Joining me is the gallivanting Gallatrat himself, Mr. Jacob Taylor.
What's going on, everybody?
Yes, I am your host, the one, the only, the enlightened, excited Eddie V. Thank you guys for joining us.
Well, and Ed, I'm going to take over host because I've got a lot to say.
I didn't get to see it when it came out, so I like with Twitter, I didn't check the news or anything. I actually went on lunch, and that's when I got to. I didn't even get to see it all because I was hearing it through my Bluetooth, with my phone, through Bluetooth in the car. But then I sat down when I got home and watched it, and wow, it looks amazing. It looks really good. Is Diamond is everything that I need it to be because Pokemon Diamond back in 2007 was really hard to get. Uh, and the reason I say that, I put in our Twitter chat, I had to go to Best Buy at 10 o'clock when they open to get this game. They may
Wow.
have did one or two prints of this game, and that was it of Diamond. It was real hard to find. They had a lot of Pearl, but everybody wanted Diamond.
Really? That's interesting. So
Yeah.
I come in from a totally different perspective of this, in that Diamond and Pearl are the Pokemon games that I skipped. I've played at least a little bit of every single other Pokemon game, but I skipped Diamond and Pearl, and it so that's why I'm super excited about this, but I had no idea that they were like hard to find back in the day.
Oh yes, yes. I've had brought every Pokemon game major to Nintendo's handheld systems. Started with Blue to Gold, uh, to I think I got Ruby and then Diamond, and then X and Y and stuff, all of that. Yeah, Diamond was really hard because it was everybody liked diamonds, and during that time, diamonds were the thing. Definitely for hip hop artists,
Oh
you
yeah,
had the
man.
diamond necklaces and stuff like that. So for a lot of people who don't know, diamond is held higher than pearl when it comes to value.
Huh.
So that's why people were getting diamond and less pearl and stuff. I my idea is that they're going to probably get like Sword of Shield, do a 2-pack where you get diamond and pearl. Because I would love to get both games,
For
and I probably am
this,
gonna get both games.
for the Switch release, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll be if you want diamond by itself, you can. If you want pearl by itself, you can. But if you want the collection, it's like $115 some dollars plus tax, and
Yeah.
then you'll get that with bonus stuff in it.
Okay,
I
so you get
think.
like a little discount for buying the collection rather than buying both games separately. That's cool. I've never done
Yes.
that before because I've always had somebody to play the games with.
Hmm.
So it's like Becca's going to be buying Diamond, Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl, right? That's what they are.
No, brilliant diamond, shining
Brilliant
pearl.
Diamond. Okay, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and I'm going to be buying Shining Pearl. But Ed, I have to know, because chat will attest to this. I freaked out when I saw the chibi art style for Diamond. I
Hmm.
love that art style so much. Let's Go, Pokemon Let's Go is one of the, like, I think it is the pinnacle art. Actually, I thought it was the pinnacle of Pokemon art style, which
Hmm.
I'm the minority on that. But like this, I love their little, like they waddle, they're so cute and adorable, and then when it switches to a battle, they're like a little bit more detailed, a little bit more refined, right?
Hmm.
But oh my god, what do you think? Because apparently this is controversial, that people really hate this apparently.
I love this. Because the thing about it is that it is updated for the new genre of Pokemon players, and those who are in the past, they get a more detailed world and everything. I love the fact that we're still keeping it traditional, but we are still in this modern age where it still looks beautiful. I think people would get over it and everything because this art style is going to stand the test of time. This is going to be the diamond that a lot of people remember, and stuff. Because when you go back and you play the old diamond on the DS, it looked okay, but it really felt like they could have. This could have been on the Game Boy Advance
Mm-hmm.
in a sense,
Yeah.
and they and so. getting this one, it's just like, man, they really put some work in to create this old new school mentality where it still looks traditional, but it's so fleshed out and colorful, and it stands out and stuff. Um, I don't know what people are upset about. What would they want with this? Do they want like the old DS one? Because I'm like, you could still, if you could find a eBay price who was doing it probably for 300 plus some dollars. If you want the old school one, go play the old school one if you like that style. This is Nintendo. They want to, well, this I'll rephrase that. This is the Pokemon company. They want their games to look, if they're gonna bring it to a console, they're gonna use every advantage to the console while still having this artistic look to it.
Yeah, I think the art style to me has always been something about the way the developer makes it work with their game.
Yes.
I've not been into the super realistic art styles, but when they work for the game, like Tomb Raider on the Xbox 360, I think originally, and the Xbox One for the second one, I think. I'm not an
Yes.
Xbox guy, so I don't know. But like I played that Tomb Raider, that reboot, and that looked great. That was beautiful. But it worked for that
Yes.
art style. The realistic graphics worked, and I don't think that would work in Pokemon. I know AJ, the nerdy artist in the chat's talking about how he likes the art style. It works for him for this game, and that he gets Let's Go vibes and Link's Awakening vibes. Lunetta Dawn also enjoys the art style. It's cute, but her partner Teacup doesn't. Teacup Troll, that's one of my mods. He doesn't seem to like it. AJ was saying earlier while we were watching the direct that so apparently the like common thing for remakes has been that they follow the art style of whatever the current new generation game is. So
hmm
I guess people were upset because they were expecting it to be like Sword and Shield and like wanting real, more not realistic, but more.
which they still have a sword and shield feel to it in this presentation. It's just that this one is more colorful. You gotta kind of think about it. You're going to probably be playing this game on the go more than you're going to be playing it on your TV. So of course it's going to look beautiful on your TV, but like you're not even going to be thinking about the art graphics when you're actually on the go playing this game. You're going to be like, what Pokemon I could collect, or who am I going to battle? Oh, I see my friend over there playing the Switch. Let's battle. Oh, you got Pearl? Let's see what your team is up to. Who you got? And that's what you're going to be more focused on than the art style. The art style is just complementing what the game is going to be when you're playing by yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And then, oh man, like I'm so excited for Diamond and Pearl because like I said, I
hmm
haven't ever played them before. So this isn't even a remake for me. This is a totally brand new game, which just is I'm ready. 2021. The end of 2021 can't come faster. However, we do have Pokemon Snap as well. They gave us a little bit
Yes,
more info. There was like a new guy, I think Phil, I think.
I
Do you
think so.
remember?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he had like a little badge, and they talked a little bit more about the things that you can do in Pokemon Snap. What were your impressions of Snap and what they showed in the direct here?
Well, it looked like it's gonna be, because I don't know. I'm like, is this like um uh uh goodness, what do they call like when it's like House of the Dead, rail shooter? It looked
Yes,
like it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be a rail photography kind of game, and you throw apples or probably other fruit and treats to get them to react and do something, and when they do something you take a picture and everything. I think it's cute. It's going to be a game that I'm definitely going to buy because I had never played the original one on N64, and I want to get the feeling of taking pictures of Pokemon. And some people are like, when it comes to photography, they want to make sure they got the right picture. Just look at photo mode in any game that does it. People would take time and effort to get that right photo to post to make you be like, wow. And I think it's going to be the same thing with this game. Like, I can't wait to get all my grass type doing something really nice and getting them and snapping them. Fire and wire, I love them too, but like, I'm grass type all the way. And so all my grass type Pokemon, I'm gonna be like, okay, let me throw an apple. Okay, he caught it. Click. Like
Yes.
he might jump in the air or he might throw out their vine or whatever Pokemon move it is, and I want to be snapping it just right and stuff. So
Yes.
I think it's going to be really beautiful and really fun to play.
And I noticed that. So it's interesting that you didn't play Pokemon Snap on the N64, and I never played Diamond and Pearl. We have that like this
Mhm.
interesting dichotomy. Um, the, did you see that they added? So like it seems like each Pokemon has those 4 levels, and maybe even 5. There could have been another page of like quality of pictures based on like the action pose that they're in. I think that that
Yes.
is going to give this game the most replayability,
Uh huh.
like way
Yeah.
more, because Pokemon Snap on N64 was very much about like just there was only like one best picture for every Pokemon, right?
Mhm.
But so that having to find all the different levels of quality is going to be just super, like add a ton of hours to this game. And then also the sharing photos and the photo editor, like you said, people spend time. They will redo a level for hours to get that just right photo of what they want to share, and then being able to edit it as well seems super cool. I put out a call to the Otter Kingdom community saying, "Hey, first month when this game comes out, uh, all of May, every week we're gonna do a best photo of the week, and the winner will get voted winner will get a $10 eShop card." So
Oh,
like,
nice.
yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope that people jump in on that. That's gonna be really cool.
It's going to be a weekend of photos,
Hmm.
and all you're going to see is everybody editing and making sure what they could do. Some people might actually do more, so they may, post it, and Nintendo will be like, okay, you can post it on Twitter. People won't take it, that Twitter thing, copy it to their system, and then go to Photoshop and do more with it, and that's going to be amazing to see. I think people are going to be taking their pictures and editing even more to look at, be like, okay, yes, you can't do this in Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap, but I like where they're going. I can't wait to do like monochromatic shots and stuff. Like have my Pokemon like Charizard, like have him in black and white, but then have his fire look like gold. And
Hmm.
just like really just like go in and do it and stuff. I cannot wait for that to happen. And I think it's gonna be a great weekend when that game comes out, and people just doing tons of amazing photos.
I didn't even think about that. That when a good, like when a quality game comes to the Switch,
Hmm.
there it is very much that first like few days, everyone's posting images. That's okay. Everyone's posting images on social media, and that's literally just like the Switch's ability to take a screenshot. And now this game is
Yes.
actually about posting images on social media, and so like
Yeah.
they're gonna be amazing.
And this is a great way for people to get into photography. We as gamers don't think about it. We've been talking about photo mode coming to a lot of games, but photography is part of art, and it's part of where you are able to be creative and express this stuff. There's things that's in it that pop out that would catch your eye. And with Pokemon, you can get a lot of young kids into photography. The summertime, I think like it's gonna be a great way, even though this game is gonna be coming out probably after the summer. It's going to be a great way for people to get into it. So if you like Pokemon Snap, grab your camera, or grab your phone, and really go out and explore the world, take pictures, and learn how to edit, and just like show that side, creative side, to you, because people are going to love it.
That's true, man. Nintendo's always been about. I know Pokemon Company's kind of its own thing, but Nintendo's always been
Yes.
about um, creativity and kind of bringing that out outside of the gaming world, like with Labo, and then way back in the day there was Mario Paint. So that's very true. That's super cool. And then now I need to know, Ed, Pokemon Legends Arceus. First off, do you say Arceus, or how do you pronounce that?
Arceus.
Arceus. Okay, because I think my chat was kind of freaking out because I think at one point the lady said Arceus with a K,
Hmm.
and
You can say that, but usually when you see Ceus, it's
yeah.
sus.
No, yeah, I would say Arceus as well, but we had fun kind of making fun of how she was saying it and like saying all different sorts of, yeah, like Arceus, and then at one point we were like it's Arceus. Arceus, the legendary Pokemon. But what do you think? Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
Okay, so I don't get Breath of the Wild Pokemon in this, and I guess it's because of you're collecting, and I'm trying to like I guess I'm trying to study the fights and everything. I'm undecided. I'm going to get this game. I enjoy what I see, but I'm just like I need to see more of this world because yes, your town is the hub world and you're going out. But are you collecting Pokemon and also fighting them and grinding and everything? Because yes, it is open world. But I need to know if there going to be a story. If not, what is the premise of the game? Trust me, it's a must buy. And to
Absolutely.
go it's like we've been getting a hit of games for Nintendo that's coming into 22 and it looks like it's going to be a great year, and having this Pokemon game is going to be like, okay, that means that we may be getting a great Pokemon game every 1 year. So, and this one got a lot of people hyped for it and everything. So, an open world Pokemon game, yes, I am here for. Breath of the Wild, I have to see more of it to make that connection. But don't get me wrong, I love what I see.
Okay, okay. So AJ, the nerdy artist in chats, pointed out that they said that the story is that you're making the first decks in the Sinnoh region. That's like the
Hmm.
story. And then he also brought up when we were watching that it seems like this is going to be a game that gives us a lot more detail on Arceus, like on him as a legendary mythical Pokemon. Uh, I gotta say, man. So at first I loved it. It looks beautiful. But then as they started showing the Pokemon moving around in the trailer, the game was lagging all over the place. And like there was a specific image that I caught on to, and chat was so mad at me for making such a big deal about this. But there was a specific image of uh, the player character, I think playing as like the Dawn player character,
Yeah.
and there was a Chingling hopping around in the back, and that Chingling looked like a 2D sprite on a 3D world. Like it did not look good. But saving grace, this game, like you said, this game is not coming out in in 2022 or until 2022. So I hope that that means that they'll polish this up a lot more because it had some lag, it had some bad frame drops, which I believe in them to be able to clean that up. It's early enough.
Yeah, it's I think they were just showing you, okay, this is an idea that we're going for. The game is not optimized yet. Like the cell shaded kind of look anime style that they're going for, they're gonna have some more details going into it. So but it's a good idea of where they're going. Just showing that, hey, we're changing up Pokemon. We know that there is some problems in it, but we are confident enough to show you what we're getting ready. It's glad that I'm seeing the lag in it. I'm glad that they're showing that everything is still being built because it's showing that we from what they show is good, is really good. So they're probably at, I would say, maybe at 55% that they're doing with this game. So it's going to be a lot of more development, a lot of more testing with bugs and adding other Pokemon and areas and stuff. I think they're still creating assets to put into this game and stuff. So it's good to see that, hey, we are still working this game. We're not ready to release it, but in 2022, we hopefully you guys will be looking forward to this game and they'll be ready to go.
That's true. Just like with those early Breath of the Wild trailers, way back in like
Hmm.
2016, 28, 17.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I remember a lot of people were commenting that the world looked very empty. It did not look very filled. It did not look like there was a lot to do. And this world had that kind of that same vibe. They had a couple shots where they were close up on Pokemon, doing a little bit of fighting,
Yes.
doing a little bit of catching, which the catching mechanic, that's going to be the coolest thing, man. I really hope that I can just walk up on a Pokemon and throw a Pokeball at it and try, like without even
Yes.
battling it. I hope that I can battle them too, obviously, which they did show that. But so this is very much game development seems to very much be a let's get everything worked and then just polish until the game's release, right? So I do have
Yes.
hope that this will be super super good at the end. I wanted to ask, what do you think of those choices of starters?
Uh, I think it's great, having those three starters. Because we don't normally get a bird type in Pokemon. It's always kind of like every Pokemon that you get is going to be whether they're on the ground or they're on in the sea or they're water based
Yeah,
like and stuff. It's good as for a grass type we got a bird
yeah,
for it.
Rowlet.
Raleigh, yeah. Everybody, please forgive me for the not knowing all the Pokemon names. There's too many of.
Yes, no,
I
yeah.
normally I normally have to write them down, or when I play the game, that's when I start remembering it. But like when I start playing Pokemon, I'll be like, who is Pikachu again? Sometimes who's Pika Pika? I think it's a great choice, and like to see them, they're great starters, but their evolutions are amazing. Like
That's
they're, I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I was just gonna say that's I. So I am a fire type starter Pokemon all the way every time. I am so excited to see a Typhlosion walking around in this world. That's all I can think
Yes.
about is like, oh my god, that's gonna be so cool. Or Oshawott, the like little the otter, which is weird that I
Yes.
don't pick that, but him, I believe he becomes like this four-legged, like spiky sea demon thing. That's gonna be really cool to
Yeah.
see. Now, uh, uh, prediction, speculation question for you: do you think that Schwaster in our chat during the direct was like, if I get to fly around on a Charizard in this world, that's gonna be it for me. Like that's gonna be amazing. Do you think that we'll see flying on our Pokemon like that we control?
Um, it's a possibility, yes.
Yeah.
Because this it has such a mythical Japanese uh ode to it.
Mm-hmm.
It will be amazing to be like, let's fast travel. You hop on your Charizard, you see it, but then you can fly and
Yeah.
just see the map around the world to where you want to go. And see different Pokemon and everything. So I think you can. I think they can do it. Um, it might take some more development time because they have a lot of Pokemon that is bird type and that is mixture of bird type and stuff. I think it would just take a little bit more time, but I would love to see it. I think that's a cool idea for them to do.
I think that, and then I think having Pokemon be true to size. So like in Pokemon Snap, they showed that Tyranitar, who is very clearly not the size that the Pokedex says
Hmm.
Tyranitar is. I think it would be super cool to see like a giant Tyranitar, or just like like actually have your road path blocked by a giant Snorlax sleeping in the way. Like that would be
Yeah.
cool. Rebellity from chat, similar to your taste, says, I'm so excited to play Rowlet. No love for my boy. But you clearly had love for him because you're excited about that bird type boy Rowlet, bird and grass. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, man, Legends Arceus looks super, super cool. I'm very excited for it.
I hope we could custom make clothes for our Pokemon in this game. Cause I would love to just dress up my Pokemon in ninja gear or like that world that they in. I would love to be like let's find these items and let's craft it to make this outfit for my Pokemon. So if let's just say, for example, if I got like a Machop or something, let's just say he's in the
Hmm.
game. I
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
Machop and he got like this nice ninja outfit, but then like this big old cape that just flies and stuff, and he just rips it off and just does battle in it. I will be pumped
That would
for
be
it. Like
so cool.
yes, or just like even if I can't do an outfit, just have a cape or something, just cover half of his chest and just be like make him look evil or something like that. Just give him like let me custom make my clothing for my Pokemon so that we could just go out and hunt and just be Pokemon I
Yeah.
guess collectors or something. and
Yeah,
everything. I
man.
would love to see that in this game.
Well, the other Pokemon games do have those like beauty fashion contest things, so that could be a
Hmm.
thing, dude. That I never even thought about that, but that is a possibility that would be really really cool to have, is to be able to dress up your Pokemon or like match them with yourself, so that
Yes.
y'all both are wearing like a cool ninja outfit or a samurai outfit or something that mixes with that time period. Um, what else in the direct, man? What did you think of that? What did you think of the like opening play through the life of
Oh,
Pokemon?
that was phenomenal. Because it was just it brought so many memories to me. Be like, I played that, I seen that, I played that, I seen that, I played that, I played that, I seen that, and it's just like all of these memories flood. And I love when they go into the acapella stuff, still doing it, and it was just like, this is so cool. I, they probably had to take months to design that, like all the editing to get that. I just really thought that was so cool. And a lot of people were trying to figure out who did it at the Pokemon Company so they could give them like praise and props because that was just like something I've never seen in a long time, and it's just so cool to bring everybody in to make you feel like if you were a kid and you started with us when came out, we're giving you all of these memories, and you just be like, oh wow. So I thought it was just a phenomenal dude.
I at first I was making fun of it because of the hashtag like thing and the voice would be trade anime movie and I was cracking up at that, but then as it kept going, that exact same thing happened to me in Rebellity as well while we were watching it together, um, with chat, and it was like, oh man, do you remember that, like the specifically the first time that happened was the little like Pikachu Tamagotchi thing that they showed.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I remember. I totally forgot about those. I remember those, and the like yeah, and the link cable, having to trade on a link cable, that was so
Yes.
insane. But yeah, that was they did the at the beginning of this year. They did that little like Rube Goldberg machine
Uh-huh.
with all the different generations and stuff, and talked about Katy Perry, and now they've got tomorrow for Pokemon Day. They've got Post Malone doing some stuff, and I know we won't get into that. That can be something for Boss Rush on Monday that we talk about how that goes. I know we have differing opinions on that, um, but I liked this celebration a lot more than that Rube Goldberg celebration. I think it was really
Yes.
cool to see how Pokemon has not only evolved, but just like gone with the times as time has gone on, has grown as a company, but still like if you pay attention to it, they every time they said stuff like trade, they said anime, they said cards, they said like they have like this core factor that just keeps Pokemon being Pokemon no matter
Yeah.
when it was.
Pokemon is such a Pokemon is such a iconic video game. I don't know where the industry will be at without it. I don't. There's been so many imitators that try to could almost be like it and get that recognition, but Pokemon is just there's something about it that spoke to you as a kid, or it speaks to you even as an adult, your inner kid and stuff. And I guess it's just like it's the collecting, it's the trading, it's the artwork of these monsters and everything. And just the ecosystem of world that it's built over the years. It still resonates with a lot of people and everything.
It really
So
does, man. Pokemon, I believe, is the number one global brand of all time. I believe I could do. I'll do a quick Google of that. Let's find out.
mhm. I I could say that ok- like almost to connected to Mario, Link, and Samus and everything. Pokemon definitely with Pikachu and Ash, just the cartoon alone, has kind of like yes, Pokemon the games has done something for the series, but the anime itself just propelled it to another level of of pop culture and everything. Look, we got snacks, we got restaurants, we got plushies, and we got like you could go in and see a Pikachu hat and someone's buying it or stuff, or buying a portrait, and people still do custom made artwork for from Pokemon, and it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, man. I remember when Pokemon first blew up, and I knew about the anime before I knew about anything else. Like that's what started me on my Pokemon journey, and throughout my time. And then I believe quickly after that I got my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, and then got into the cards, and then I've just been lost ever since in Pokemon.
Yeah, I started with the game before I watched the anime because it was it that was my RPG at night. That
Yeah.
was in a sense because I've never played Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior, and back on the NES I never played that. But those were my Final Fantasy. That was my Dragon Quest. Was playing Pokemon. And it was just like, yeah, Pikachu, he's big, he's fat, he looks different, but I learned about grinding. I learned like what is good to use against it. I studied in Mega Man with the Yin Yang effect, but realizing that if you have the right monster and it's attacking this other element or this other kind of monster, you were good to go.
That's right, man.
It was a very educational to me as a kid, and I'm just in the bed like learning all of this stuff before I had to like go to sleep and go to school the next day and everything.
Well, and it goes so like there's the obvious like grass is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, water is weak to grass, right? But then like
Yes.
it goes beyond that in that one of my favorite examples of this is that psychic, which is the idea is like it's the human mind, right? Its
Hmm.
weaknesses include dark, bug, and ghost, which are the three things that most people are afraid of. They're afraid of the dark, they're afraid of bugs, and they're afraid of ghosts, and like that's
Yes.
really cool that they incorporated that. Pokemon as a brand, as a media franchise, is was number one in the highest grossing franchise of all time. That's what I was referring to earlier at $92 billion. Second is Hello Kitty at $80 billion. So it is $12 billion more grossing than any other franchise out there, at the minimum. So it's going to be an insane year, man. I'm sure this is not the end of the Pokemon news for us. I'm sure we're going to get more tomorrow on the actual Pokemon Day on March 27th, February 27th. If you're listening to this afterwards, um, but yeah, man, it's insane. Do you have anything else that you wanted to like mention in for this direct?
Um, I hope for E3. Of course, we'll see more Pokemon news for that. I really hope that they do go back and do Pokken 2.
I would love a
I
Pokken 2 or Pokemon
I would
Stadium.
Yeah, I would love to see what more do they have planned for this, because even though anniversary for video games may be one day, uh I think I think I love when video game companies celebrate that game for a full year or for 6 months or something. Like really treat it big. I know people are complaining about Zelda and everything, but I'm like, give it time. Give Zelda time. Sell sometimes you don't always have to depend on the company to celebrate it. Celebrate it in your own special way and make it, if you want to make it a year, make it a year or whatever you feel like. And be like, I had a fun time celebrating The Legend of Zelda or Pokemon or Mario or whatever, God of War or whatever video game that you want to celebrate. Do it. Make it a big celebration sometimes for yourself, for your community, for other gamers. Like, get together and like have fun with it. And I think with this Pokemon thing, I definitely want to celebrate it like more in a year. I got my Sword and Shield and everything. I wish Gold and Silver will also come to Switch like they did for Wii U and everybody. Or what's the 3DS? It may have been 3DS.
It was
It may be
3DS.
3DS,
Yeah.
where everybody literally brought it. They was like, "Wait, it's what?" And just the eShop crashed because
Yes.
everybody brought it. So, congratulations to the Pokemon Company for 25 years of giving us one of the greatest franchise, an iconic franchise of just pop culture.
For sure, man. Huge shout out to the Pokemon Company. 25 years, gonna get another 25 more, I'm sure. I would love to see Let's Go Gold and Silver. I really want to see play the Let's Go games for those or those games in the Let's Go style. Pokemon Stadium 3 at this point, and or a Pokemon Coliseum 2, I think would be super super cool. But yeah, man. Last thing, what's your Snacktindo, Ed?
So my snack Tendo, I actually was treated today to some good snacks. I We got in our the Hosties orange cupcakes.
The orange cupcakes. So like the orange
Yes.
flavor, or still
Yes.
chocolate, but just orange flavor. Ooh,
No,
okay, okay.
orange flavors. Yeah, so they look orange with the orange frosting, and it has that feeling and it's that orange taste. I love those cupcakes. I didn't know that we were getting them at my job, and we got them. Uh, my one of the managers told me that she was just like, "Okay, Eddie, it's gonna be your day. I'm going to buy you $5 worth of snacks." So I got Arizona's, I got some cheese, some Ruffles, and I got the Hosty cupcakes when I seen it, and I was a happy boy today. And my store manager also treated me to lunch, and she got us Burger King, and so I got a Whopper Junior with cheese, and I definitely enjoyed that. I could have got something else, but I'm just like I'm on a time limit and
Yeah.
everything, and plus it's lunchtime. So that's kind of what my snack Tendo was actually for just today. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. My snack Tindo for today was I actually won from G Fuel. I won, you said orange. I won a new G Fuel shaker, the Solar Flare shaker. It's bright orange. And so I've tried they sent a couple packets as well, which is I tried the PewDiePie packet, which is the lingonberry, and it's actually delicious. Like I did not expect this
Yes.
to be super good, but it is mwah. And then I also had I went to this place called Mucho Taco in my area at lunchtime, and I had the frito burrito on a cayenne tortilla. So it was like a little spicy and had I don't know if you have Frito pie before.
Uh-uh.
No, so Frito pie is basically it's Fritos and chili and cheese in a bowl.
Ah.
Like Fritos the chip, and like you just eat that.
Yeah.
And the Frito burrito was delicious, and it's huge. It was like $3 for a huge burrito filled with this stuff, man. So it was
I am
really good.
jealous.
Yeah,
I
and
am
then
so jealous.
and then I also stopped at the gas station and got myself I've been kind of into the Nestle Crunch bars,
Yes.
so had to get
uh,
one of those.
so before before we go, my last Nintendo, we have the Rice Krispie treats. There's a birthday cake flavor. Um, they were like $3. They went on clearance today for 35 cents. So I bought
Oh,
like eight
nice.
bag boxes
Yeah, man. I'm
of them.
sure. I'm
So
sure.
yeah.
Rebellity in the chat says for your orange cupcakes, those cupcakes sound good. I just tried the lemon ones and fell in love. Have you ever had the lemon cupcakes from the Hostess?
No.
Well, apparently you
Hold on.
need to because
Hold on.
they're great.
Is it the breaded lemon? Is it breaded lemon with the cream filling?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what she's talking about. Is lemon? Yeah, yeah. They are so good in all caps. Rebellity
Okay,
says so.
so it may be in her region. I may have to go to Wisconsin to find these. I did not know they made it because they have the apple pie, the heart the glazed kind of pie thing, and they have the filling in it. I know they have lemon. I didn't know they did a lemon cupcake, hosty cupcake. I will find that and I
What?
will get it and I will report back. I would love to try that.
Oh, that'll be awesome. I'm excited to
I'm
hear
so
your
geeked.
I'm excited to hear your experience with that lemon cupcake, man.
Yes.
All right. Well, do you want to plug Boss Rush again? What do we do every week on Monday, Ed?
Okay, so Monday night we record Boss Rush Nintendo Power Block, where we talk all things Nintendo. We talk about snacks, do the news. Sometimes we have a quiz and other things, and have great discussions. You guys can check us at Boss Rush Games live on Twitch and follow us on Twitter at Power Block Podcast at on Twitter. And yeah, if you guys want to check us out, Nintendo Power Block on Boss Rich Games. We go live on Mondays. Our recorded shows are on Wednesdays on BossRichGames.com and on our YouTube channel, Boss Rich Games. And come follow us on our Discord at Boss Rich Games. Um, for more chat about snacks and gaming and everything. So yes.
That's right. Boss Rush Discord's got a whole Snacktindo channel that you can people drop in all the food that they love in there. It's great. I check in on it from time to time. I'm like, oh, I'm so
E-
hungry.
Everybody's talking about buffalo chicken and ranch. And I'm just like, oh, dang it.
I know, dude. I saw that. And I very much was like, oh, it's so late though. I don't want to go out and get food.
Yes.
Well, very cool. And of course, Ed, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at that retro. All of my information for Twitch, Twitter, not Twitter, for Twitch, my Switch code, my PSN and Xbox information is up there also.
That's
So, yeah.
right. That's right, and that's at that retro code. You definitely guys should follow Ed if you aren't already. I'm sure you are because you're listening to a Pal Block podcast. You can also find me anywhere on the internet at Galatrad. I stream Tuesdays through Sundays, Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 10 Central Standard Time PM, and Saturday and Sunday I stream typically around from 10 to 6 or 10 to 5. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Ed, hope you have a wonderful night. Got a lot of Pokemon stuff to look forward to, my man.
Oh yes, yes.
Very cool. All right, say bye. Ed, how do we
Bye
sign off the
everybody.
show? I don't even. You always do the sign off. I don't know how to sign
Oh.
off the show.
As always, everybody. As we go into the weekend, please be good to each other. Let's continue to play video games and let's be better to one another. Check up on your friends, check up on your family, and let's just enjoy games and let's be very positive about it. As always, everybody, we will see you next time on, I guess, Nintendo Pop Black or if you check us out Monday or the direct recap. With that, everybody, we'll see you next time. Bye. Woohoo!
Woo!